I love homemaking so much, and whether you are looking after a family or just keeping your home a space that is calm and peaceful for you, it all is so valuable. And I know that it can sometimes feel like a thankless job, that you just did all that laundry yesterday and then here we are again today and there is piles more to be done. But I just want to tell you, everything you do matters. You are so valuable. So come along with me today. Let's spend the day homemaking, doing all these things that are so precious to ourselves and our families. For me, letting go of schedules and opting for a daily rhythm has been a game changer in how I approach homemaking. We have recently moved house, which meant so many changes, but I feel like we have finally found our new rhythm in our new home. I am often feeling very tired and unwell at the end of the day, so I like to make the most of my morning time when I am feeling at my best, but this might be completely different for you. But there is definitely not a day that I start without my coffee, and I love to get this going first thing. That way, while I'm unstacking the dishwasher or cleaning or making lunches, I can have my coffee brewing away, ready for when I'm finished. Although our new kitchen doesn't have the best storage space, I absolutely love having my kitchen organized so that when I unstack the dishwasher, everything is really close and easy to put away, and then I can get it done way faster. Cooking is definitely not my favorite thing in the world, so whenever I have an opportunity to outsource and simplify this whole process, I will totally do it. And breakfasts in our house change on the daily, but today I am just making some lunches for kids who are off to school, as well as some breakfast for the little ones who are still at home. And one thing that has changed the way my mornings run is I actually let go of sitting down and having my morning coffee, and instead I'm most happy to stand up and get all the things done and save that break for later in the day. There is something special about getting ready for the day and putting an apron on. I feel like it just sets me up for getting things done. No matter how sick I'm feeling, this always brightens my mood. I always find the oddest assortment of items around my house. So today I have found a boxing mitt, a eye mask, some conditioner, a headphone case, the whole thing. But I find resetting these spaces, getting things back to their home, and resetting my kitchen is a great way of starting my day and moving us through to the next activity. Teaching myself to embrace the interruptions in my day, whether it's a little one who's had an accident or just stopping to enjoy a moment with my kids. This has made such a difference to my own mental health. Something that I learnt by observing our daily rhythms was that my kids tend to need snacks more regularly than what I initially anticipated. So before we get started with any sort of schoolwork, I try and make sure that I've got some snacks on hand. That way when we sit down, we can devote all of our time and attention to our schoolwork before we move on to whatever we are doing for the rest of our day. There is some schoolwork that my kids can do independently, and that's what they usually work on for the better part of the early morning. And then I like to spend a couple of hours with them going over new concepts and being just there to help them and monitor them, see where they're at. And so I know that not everyone is a homeschooler, but whatever changes you need to make to adjust to whatever your family needs, I think you should totally do it. And even if it means stopping that cleaning to dedicate some time elsewhere, it's totally worth it. Because of how many people we have in our house, I try and do someone's sheets and blankets every day. This just helps me to stay on top of everything. So today was our sheets, and unfortunately our cat Minnie was very unhappy that I moved her bed because, you know, it's a hard life being a cat. Because we live in such a beautiful climate, it is perfect for drying your clothes outside, and my apron comes in handy because one of my favorite things to do is to use my pockets to hold my pegs. I also just love how fresh everything smells once it's been dried outside on the line. I can't do all of my windows and mirrors on one day, but I can usually get a couple of them done. So today I'm doing the inside and outside of our back door, which gets by far the dirtiest, and this just helps me to do these sorts of jobs one bite at a time. I love to get help from my little cleaning apprentice, and our kids have been having such a good time playing with Play-Doh outside, but now I'm just giving the tiles and tables a quick scrub so that it's all fresh for the next day. Now that it's later in the afternoon and all of our schoolwork is done, I am just lifting up all of our chairs so that I can set our robot on to mop and vacuum the floors. I am taking the kids out to the playground this afternoon, so that is the perfect way of doing two things at once. While my robot is home mopping and vacuuming, I am out enjoying the sunshine with my kids. One of the complaints I have heard about robot vacuums is it makes you pick up every single thing off the floor. I actually quite like this. It makes me get everything up and off the floor and away before I set him off.